Coffee, 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 squeaky floors, squeaky floors. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Megan Victoria. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. But today we are going to be reviewing and taking a look at the new Makeup Forever makeup. Why do I keep saying this? Makeup Forever. I keep going forever. Like, that's kind of fun, but it's Makeup Forever. They launched a new foundation, and if you guys have been here with me for a while, you know that the Ultra HD Stick Foundation is my holy grail. So when they launched a new foundation, I was like, yo, what's up? And I had heard, like, through the grapevine that it was more of a matte foundation, and as much as, like, I've been loathing matte foundation or anything since, like, the day I was born, I have kind of been getting into it lately just because it's so bloody freaking hot that sometimes having super luminous dewy skin is amazing, but you know, it's not the greatest for summer. So I'm really excited. I think this foundation came at the perfect time, and let's just chat about it. So this is the Matte Velvet Skin Foundation from Makeup Forever. This is the shade Y365. I'm super tanned right now. I just like did a super fresh spray tan, so I am using a little bit of a darker shade, but it is actually the same shade as my Ultra HD stick. Now, what is interesting about these is my stick foundation is actually so much more yellow than this guy. So I did find that interesting. So it is a medium to full coverage foundation. You'll see when I apply it, the first layer, like, you could still see my freckles a little bit. Second layer was like, yo, they're gone. So definitely lives up to the name for that. The idea is it also has flexi technology that's gonna like move with your skin. So like, you know when you put a matte foundation on, or even just a full coverage in general, it's like, it's on and then your face is like, it can't move. Like, it cracks, it's cakes, it's gross. Like, I never wear full coverage, and that is one of the main reasons. Like, I need my skin to feel like skin, and this already has lived up to that. But I really did appreciate when I was putting it on, like, I could feel it moving with my skin. It's not caking at all. I talk about buoyancy. That's one of my favorite words to talk about when I talk about foundation, to use when I talk about foundation. And this has that like buoyancy creaminess that I love. So yeah, it is all about being a comfortable matte foundation. It is got a little bit of sheen, so it is like that matte velvet, which I really, really like, because I just can't do a full matte. That's just scary to me. It is medium to full coverage. It's waterproof, long lasting, all those good things. There are 40 shades of this foundation. Makeup Forever always says 40 shades, so that's the wrong side. So I have this little pamphlet which shows kind of a shade range, so maybe I'll take pictures of this and I will link that to my blog. So speaking of that, I cannot do a full wear test today, which I feel really bad about, but I just came back from like a trillion weddings this morning and I am so exhausted and I'm not feeling well, etc, etc. But I also am heading out of town, so I need to edit this video before I head out of town. So I will take pictures and I will do a update on my blog, so I will leave that linked down below so you can see how the foundation wears, all that good stuff. But that is a lot of me talking. Apologize for always ranting and rambling. We are going to get into the application and then I will give you my final thoughts at the end. Alright guys, so let's get started. I am so excited to put this foundation on my face. So I was sent 3 shades that they thought would match me the best. I actually sent in my Ultra HD Stick Foundation number, which is 123, also known as Y365. So I sent that into them and then they basically sent me back Y365 and 2 others they thought would match me. They also did send their hydrating primer, which is excellent. I'm definitely going to be using this now because I don't know much about this foundation, but it says the word matte in it. Therefore, you want as much hydration as possible if you are like on the drier skin type. My skin's pretty normal, and speaking of skin, I just want to let you know I did go in with my Belif Eye Balm and Belif Moisturizing Balm, and both these are my go-to always skincare, so I just want to do my regular skincare routine. I've been letting this sit in for about 15 minutes now, so it's like fully absorbed into the skin. Now let's go in with the Step 1 Hydrating Primer. It smells yummy. I'm gonna work that into the skin. Alright, so looking at the swatches, I can basically see, I don't know if you guys can see this from here, but this is the shade that I thought I was going to be, which I'm going to definitely be choosing. This one is just a little golden. I love it, of course. I wish I was that golden, but I think it's going to be a little too obvious. This one's a little pink, and this one's like the perfect in between, you know? We're having like a Goldilocks moment. Like, this foundation's just right. So let's grab Y365. And even from swatching it, let's actually talk about the swatches, because this is the first time I'm actually touching the foundation. And it's very like, it's the same feeling I get from my HD stick. Like, it feels just very like buoyant, and I've used that word all the time to describe foundations, but I love when they feel like they have substance to them and they're not just like watery and liquidy. But this feels like really nice. It also is bloody hell, that looks really full coverage. Okay, I want to put this on my face, so let's do that. So we have the shade Y365. I don't know else how to do this. Usually I just kind of go for it, so we're just gonna go for it. Let's just kind of do a couple things. See how it's not liquidy, it's not running anywhere, it's just literally like sitting straight on the skin. That's what like I'm very excited for. So let's start kind of working that foundation in. And as always, I am using my 203 Eve Pearl brush. Like, I love this brush. I apply all my foundations with it. I don't find it useful to do a sponge method because that's not how I like to apply my foundations. Alright, so we've applied the foundation on camera. Skin looks great, can already tell. But up close and personal, as expected, the skin looks really, really good. It's a really nice finish. You can see there's a little bit of sheen, but it's not like a chalky matte. Like, those are just like gross. Like, I can never wear like a matte foundation, and I used to swear that I would never wear matte foundation. But this has just such a really nice finish. Saying that it's like a velvet finish is actually perfect, because there's just, the skin looks really soft. Like, it doesn't look makeup-y whatsoever, but it doesn't also look like the Ultra HD stick is like the most like luminous dewy foundation ever. This just looks like beautiful, beautiful skin. I can still see that some of my freckles are coming through now. I think they do say this is a full coverage foundation, so when your freckles come through, that usually means it's not that full coverage. But let's build it up and see what happens. We might as well just go for a full coverage look. So let's just do a little bit on the cheeks, because sometimes my redness comes through. I'm noticing I can see it in real life, but on camera I don't really see the redness on my cheeks. So that's usually like a good sign that it's got some good coverage. But yeah, this definitely has great coverage. Skin looks amazing. Alright, so we're going in with a second layer, and this is definitely when you can tell like if a foundation starts to get cakey, if it's like just too much. But like, we're gonna see if we can build it up. I'm very used to like building up my like HD stick. Like, I can wear a lot of it. I can make it a more like light coverage for, you know, casual wear, but I can definitely amp it up when I want my drag glam. So love that. So if this can do the same, I'll be really happy. Whoa. Okay, layer 2. Freckles have pretty much disappeared. Skin looks unreal. It's still not cakey. There's just like, there's enough moisture in this foundation to keep it soft looking. Like, it's not like drying or anything. It looks really, really good. Like, now it's starting to obviously look like you have makeup on your face, but it's not looking like makeup-y. It's just like, you know, you're wearing makeup, it's gonna look like you have makeup on. I'm just gonna take it down the neck a little bit, but I'm loving the color, loving the formula, loving the finish. The finish looks fantastic. Do you want to zoom you guys in so you can see the foundation like up close and personal? So I'm gonna like turn down the lights, and we're gonna be like, this will be my skin. Alright, so we are very up close and personal. I have my lights like as low as they go, so you can really see, you know, the texture of my skin. But honestly, it's still like, I can't really see the monitor now, like we're pretty zoomed in. But I think it looks so good. Like, you can definitely start to see that there's like makeup on my face. That's fine. We put 2 layers of a full coverage foundation. Like, what do you expect? But you know, we gotta do it for the video. We gotta see what's up. Let's just like do a little, I always kind of get creasing in this little smile line, so I am getting that. We'll just do a little forehead. This is so not cute. It creased a tiny bit in the forehead there, but actually not too bad. No, that's pretty good. And then I can just tap it out so you guys can be the judge, but this is the skin. Alright, so we have 2 layers of full coverage foundation on, something I never do. I never really wear full coverage, and I was really excited to start wearing full coverage with the ColourPop foundation, and then it just like looked absolutely horrible. So I'm so excited that I'm able to experience full coverage and kind of try it out. And like, I really think this looks fantastic. The skin just looks like skin. Everything's breathing. It doesn't feel like I have a lot on my face. I do have a kind of a slightly like sticky, tacky feeling. So I think I will definitely need to powder this down. But I'm going to jump off camera and finish the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back and we'll chat and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, so we are back. Let us do our final thoughts. Now, I just kind of did my makeup. I've taken my photos. I've done that whole thing. You know how we do. But now we actually are going to look up close and personal. So it's been about 2 hours actually, so we'll see how the foundation settles. Oh, damn. She looks good. Okay, honestly, this foundation looks unreal. Like, it looks so good. It is definitely full coverage. I can see makeup on my face. I'm not going to be like, and it looks like you're not wearing any makeup. No, you're wearing a full coverage foundation. It's going to look like makeup, right? Like, I think we can, you know, take that at face value. But it does look really good. It hasn't creased. It's actually like it says, it's like moving with my skin. I will say the color kind of looks like it got darker. Honestly, it looks really good. It's getting a little heavy around the nose. Yeah, the cheeks look amazing. Everything went on the cheeks really, really well. I think it just looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm actually surprised because I've been sweating a lot. It's really weird for me to like have such a full coverage on, but like I will definitely keep using this foundation, especially for like going out nights. Like, this is not going to become my everyday foundation. That's just not me. But for, you know, going out nights, having some fun, like, this is really, really great. Yeah, I'm super into it, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this helpful, and let me know if you get this foundation, purchase it, whatever. Remember, my final thoughts of my wear test, etc. will be listed down below, so make sure you check that out on the blog, as well a link to purchase the foundation if you are interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!